just want to encourage you.
So how are we today?
We're a family, we're a community.
So, Catherine, you're still a Victorian MP, and we're 1 week away from the state election. Can you tell us what this rally's all about?
This rally's all about us being angry Victorians. We only have 7 more days to take Dan down. We're going to make him into pink, red mist. So the Angry Victorian Party is going to blow him up, and I'm hoping that people could vote for me in the western suburbs. Look for the letter K. You have 5 choices, so put 5 numbers below the line. You actually vote for 5 people to represent you in your regions, so therefore that's the reason why you have to pick 5 numbers below the line. So today, that's all right, so virtually today is the anniversary of the biggest rally that Victoria have ever seen. It's a freedom rally. There's a freedom rally every month. The importance of people being allowed to protest is significant here in Victoria. We were locked down, we were refused to actually have our protests. They were lawful. Every single protest was lawful and peaceful.
Well, can I just interrupt with that? According to Chief Health Officer, the people weren't allowed to gather in large numbers, and protesting wasn't one of the 5 reasons for going out.
Well, with that, obviously we knew it was an indoor virus. There was nothing wrong with people being outdoors for as long as possible. It was healthier for people to actually gather outside.
Well, we can all have our own opinions, yeah. But at that time, the Chief Health Officer's directives were in effect law, so that's why the protests were illegal at the time, yeah.
That's right, but the Professor BS, we've never seen the advice behind it. How do we know his rationale? You know, I believe that a lot of what Professor Sutton's directions were unlawful and wrong, and now that he's got immunity, he does not deserve it.
What do you mean immunity?
Immunity in the way that they created an amendment to the Health and Wellbeing Act in April to give Brett Sutton, authorised officers, immunity for their decisions that they made over the last 2 years.
Immunity from prosecution, you're referring to? Immunity from prosecution?
Well, why haven't we had an inquiry? The UK had an inquiry into COVID, so we could have bettered things. We've never had a royal commission, and it's wrong. We need accountability and transparency.
Well, the Liberal Party said if they get elected, they'll announce a royal commission into the COVID crackdown in Victoria.
I support any party that wants accountability, transparency. So, yeah, bring it on. Vote for the Angry Victorian Party. I can assure you we're all about transparency, accountability, and getting rid of anyone who's corrupt.
Do your research!
Do your research!
The jab's not safe!
The jab's not safe!
The jab is not a vaccine!
The jab is not a vaccine!
The jab is not effective!
The jab is not effective!
The jab is toxic!
The jab is toxic!
Open your eyes!
Open your eyes!
The government lies!
The government lies!
Open your eyes!
Open your eyes!
The media lies!
The media lies!
And the tyranny!
And the tyranny!
And all mandates!
And all mandates!
We want democracy!
We want democracy!
Trial Dan Andrews!
What do we want?
Freedom!
When do we want it?
Now!
Suck Dan every region, you have 5 people who represent you. Not one. Choose all your preferences and who they want to work with. No. That is why you put 5 numbers under a line. Because you pick 5 people to represent you. There are 40 people in the upper house here in Victoria, in the Legislative Council. In my area in Western Metropolitan Region, currently I have 3 Labor, 1 Liberal, now DLP, and a Green. Oh, sorry, me, Independent, sorry. Previously, right? Everybody knows here that I wanted to set up my Independence Party, but I was got at. I was got to. It was a threat. Amen to that. All those people in this crowd who are my members of the Independence Party, I thank you. I thank you. I joined the Angry Victorian Party for one reason. To make Daniel Andrews turn into red mist. In the army we would call it pink mist, but I want him into red mist. I want... Give anyone here in the army a job to blow someone up, and they will! Thank goodness for Heston, and thank God for Chris Burson in Western Victoria. The 2 bravest humans that you're going to meet to expose what has been happening here for a very long time. I have never, ever benefited from Glenn Jury's system. Daniel Andrews does not want me back. Have a look at the ALP tickets. That's how you should reverse vote. Have a look at who the ALP want in there so they can manipulate and work with. Look at their tickets and do reverse. They have lied to the unions. They continue their lies in their ads. Telling the union movement if they don't vote for Dirty Dan, they will not have a job. What a bunch of BS! We all know that you have a contract. Your jobs are safe. It does not matter who's in government. It's our taxes, our infrastructure projects, every single one of you here. These governments who lie to the unions, who lie to the workers for their votes. They will get annual leave. They will have sick leave. They will turn up to these polling centres and they will hand out how to vote cards. Anyone who's on an ALP payroll, they turn up and hand out how to vote cards on your dime. You need to go to all of these early voting centres and hand out how to vote cards for the independents and the minor parties. You need to do that within the next 7 days. And if you don't do that, you let them win again for the next 4 years. Now, simple as this. I live in Western Metropolitan Region. I am paid in the big ticket. These are the even North Street in Williamstown. I have Crimpton Way in Altona, Station Place in Werribee, Honor Avenue in Wyndham Vale, Perkins Avenue in Hoppers Crossing, Water Gardens in Taylors Lake, in Melton Highway in Sydenham, Horn Street in Sunbury. This is how many I have just for early voting. International Square in Tullamarine, Alfreda Street in St Albans, Victoria Street in St Albans, Stockland Point Cook, Nidri Shopping Centre, Miliara Shopping Centre in Keilor East, Nixon Street in Sunshine, Fairburns Road in Sunshine, Derrimut Village Shopping Centre in Derrimut. These are the 22 in the Western Metropolitan Region, let alone the 150 booths and hand out a how to vote card. Take some leave, okay? That's how we win. So everyone here was criticised for coming to this protest today because you should be at an early voting centre. But tomorrow is the Sabbath, it is Sunday. I tell you tomorrow, contact your independents, your minor parties here, go to their houses and collect their how to vote cards to come in strong over the next week. 5 under the line. It's not that hard. God bless you all. Let us win. Let us win. Sit down, Andrews! Sit down, Andrews! Free Victoria! Free Victoria! And vote for the Angry Victorian Party, or I'm going to assure you we're going to turn them into red mist.
Everybody. Alrighty, everybody, up next, we've got Mark Bass.